Wow. That ending. The ending right there. Alright, I begin as always in the matchless name of Jesus. This video is going to be doing my review of Arrow Season 3, Episode 17, Suicidal Tendencies. So this video episode opens up with John Diggle and Lyla Michaels getting married, and during their wedding, as they're dancing, they get some cue or some cell phone saying that the Arrow is attacking and killing people. So it's like Oliver is just being frank. Oliver just figures this is Roz just sending some of his league men to just kill people so that way he could accept his offer to become his heir. So Diggle and Lyla are planning on going off to help him, whereas Oliver says no, go enjoy your honeymoon. So they go off. As they get into the limo, they see FLOYD LAWTON there, basically saying that Amanda Waller needs them. So we go to the opening title credit. We go back and then we have. I'll just get the stuff with Oliver out of the way first. So meanwhile, Laurel Lance is just trying to defend. Laurel Lance is with their father, Quentin Lance, and also with Ray Palmer and other people discussing what to do with this guy. The airline is going. He seems to have gone back to killing, and they're like, how about? And Laurel's basically defending him, and Ray is saying the guy needs to be brought to justice. And then, meanwhile, Ray, as in his new suit, just goes off to check out the Arrow, who, by the way, decided to go kick some butt around some of his. I'll get to that later. Ray just deduces in Adam's suit that the Arrow is Oliver Queen. Meanwhile, Oliver is just taking down some of the folks who have masqueraded themselves as him. And then he is approached by Maceo saying that this offer can't be refused and he shouldn't let him hold him back from accepting that offer. And that's when Ray discovers he's the Arrow. So, and then Ray confronts Felicity on this. Felicity defends Oliver, and then Oliver goes to Ray. They confront each other. They talk. There's a little bit of rivalry between them, and a bit of a more bigger fight between them coming as well. So, and Oliver just finds out. And when Oliver finds out that Ray is building a suit and finds out his old past, he's a little bit not happy with this. So, and they come to blows. Roy is knocked out during this fight, and then Oliver and Ray in his Adam suit fight. Oliver wins, and then he basically the defeat comes in. It kind of means friendship for them. So, and then it just feels like Ray feels like he needs to work on his suit more. And then he's like they're back to being friends again, I think. So, and it's like, so that's basically the end of that one. So, and I'll get to the stuff with the confrontation between him and Diggle, the chat between him and Diggle left. Speaking of which, Amanda Waller has Diggle, Lyla, Cupid, who was seen in the episode Draw Back Your Bow, and FLOYD LAWTON go to Kasnia to help rescue people held hostage by a terrorist in a fictional country called Kasnia. And so, and then they are going there. They go there. They help them out. They rescue them, only to find out that this is more like a mercenary holding the people hostage. So holding the people hostage, and then they were just like, they later Lawton goes back to rescue Cupid when he's in the crosshairs of the guy's gun. They help heal him. Diggle helps heal him, and they're just realizing, and Lila's like afraid that they're not gonna make it back home to their daughter, their baby daughter Sarah, and Diggle and Lawton is really dedicated to helping them. Helping them get out of there. Get out of there. As for why he wants to make it back to their baby daughter, I will tell you in after I'm finished with all the whole episode. So they go there. They learn that the mercenary holding the hostage for like stimulation or something is holding a bomb up there, and they go up, and Lawton comes out of nowhere, shoots the guy, gets everybody out there, and Lawton just stays on the top of the roof of the building. As the bomb goes off, the roof explodes. I'm really kind of sad. I hope Deadshot's still alive. I was really liking him, and he has lots of potential. Lots of it. So, okay. And then they go on, and then they go back to Diggle and Lyla. They return back home alive, and then they go back home alive at last, and they're just deciding what to do with now. Diggle's thinking about leaving Tim Merrow. Lyla decides not to, and Lyla, I think, decides to quit her job because she wants to set an example for her baby daughter. Meanwhile, Diggle meets Oliver at the Arrow Cave. They just chit chat about the things that have been going on, they've been dealing with, and Lyla's. And Oliver's just thinking they need to stop whoever this copycat is before he hurts innocent people. And meanwhile, Laurel, Ray, Quentin Lance, and the mayor are in there talking about the Arrow. And Ray has changed his mind on the whole thing, and mayor's not buying it. And whereas Quentin Lance is just like, we need to go after this guy. His daughter's like, I think you're letting your judgment get in the way. By the way, I like how Laurel just back there defended Oliver Queen to Ray, and I like how she spinned it in the end. I don't remember what she said. This was while they were at the police station. Anyways, back to them at the mayor's office. They're talking about this, and the mayor is all of a sudden shot by one of the lead assassin hood copycats, particularly Maceo. Whoa, I did not see that coming at all. And then he has the arrow aimed at Felicity. By the way, I don't think Felicity is going anywhere at all. So, awesome episode. Oh, I need to also add something else. The flashbacks of Lawton. So Lawton returns home from war. He meets his daughter Zoe. And it seems like he's being a little bit abusive towards both his wife and his daughter. And then it's like the guy's suffering PTSD, and he winds up in a jail cell, and he cannot go anywhere near his family. That's gotta be tough. Having PTSD and being locked up, nah, that can't be fun. That's not fun. And anyways, this woman who works for the organization called H.I.V.E, which is an acronym. The initials are for Hierarchy of Vengeance and Extermination. They go to Lawton, and they will pay him if he kills Andy Diggle, John Diggle's brother. Wow. When watching those flashbacks, I almost came closer to crying than I ever have during watching this show. So, anyways, excellent episode. I will have to give this thing a 9.8.9, 9.0, 9.1 out of 10. I think I'll settle for a 9.0 out of 10. Good episode. I liked it much better than I liked the episode for the Flash this week. good episode. I can't wait for the next one to come. All right, that's all for this video.